I'm going to quickly review with you how to draw 4 of the basic forms: the cylinder, sphere, cone, and cube. Let's start with the cylinder. When drawing a cylinder, curve all lines that go around the form. This means that all horizontal lines should be curved, and they should curve the same amount. So if you're drawing from an angle where you're showing more of the top of a cylinder and making more of a circle, then you're going to curve the bottom more so that the two lines match. You never want a straight horizontal line in a cylinder. You can see how ridiculous it looks when you draw it that way. Now we're going to shade a cylinder. You always want to know where your light source is. When you're making it up, you want to actually make a mental note or even draw a simple sun or light bulb shape to remind yourself where your light source is so you can be consistent. The cast shadow will always be opposite the light source. Make sure you are showing a highlight closest to the light source, and make sure that you have both midtones and a shadow. Next, I will show you how to shade a sphere. Again, locate your light source first. Your shadow will be opposite the light source. When you begin shading, always shade in a curving motion like the letter C or like a crescent moon shape. Your highlight will be a circular area closest to your light source. The cast shadow again will be opposite your light source, coming out after the shadow side of your sphere. Make sure you show some reflected light there on the sphere itself. You can use your eraser to erase that back out. And I like to use my finger to blend when I'm shading round objects like a sphere. It really helps give a more soft, delicate, shaded look. Next, I'll demonstrate how to shade a cone. Again, locate your light source. In this case, my light source is going to be on the bottom right. So I'm adding some midtones on the right and on the left side of the highlight. My shadow is closer to the left, but I have a little bit of reflected light still showing on the far left side. And my cast shadow comes out opposite the shadow side of the cone. Finally, I will show you how to draw and shade a cube. You can draw a cube from any direction, but it's always important to show 3 sides when drawing a cube for the most 3-dimensional illusion. When drawing a cube having the corner face you, begin by drawing a diamond shape. This is representing the top of the cube. You want your diamond to look kind of squished, like it's wide and short. Then draw a line straight down. This is showing the corner that is facing you. Draw 2 more lines straight down from either side of your diamond, and then connect the bottom. Depending on how long you made the lines, they might not connect perfectly. You may have to erase some, because you do want that bottom line to be parallel. That V shape should be parallel to the lines above it. Now for shading. Each side of the cube should be a different value, which means it should have a different amount of darkness to it. So the top of my cube is the lightest. Since the light is hitting it, the right side is the medium value and the left side is the darkest value. The cast shadow will come out opposite the darkest side. The value of the cast shadow should be approximately the same value of your middle value shown on your cube. You can shade in the background as well, as seen on your worksheet. This will give an even more realistic appearance because it'll help you practice what a form looks like sitting somewhere in space. Now, why do we need to know how to draw these basic forms? Simple, so that we can draw objects we see around us. Most objects in our world are some kind of combination of these basic forms. By understanding how to draw the basic forms and by being quick at it, you can more easily draw anything that you want to draw. Practice drawing these basic forms by completing the worksheets given to you today. These worksheets are worth 50 points summative, so take them seriously and do your very best. If you turn in work that is not complete or is not completed well, it will be returned back to you and not accepted. If you need to re-watch this video again anytime during class, you may feel free to do so. There are also lots of references on the internet to show you more pictures of these basic forms shaded in different directions.